Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. It's Cynicalex. And, this uniform is still not a very good upgrade for Wolverine, but pretty much as soon as a Wolverine uniform comes out, I buy it. There was once upon a time when I didn't buy Wolverine's uniform when it first came out, but to make a point, and then it fell on deaf ears. The devs didn't fix anything. This uniform was trash. Everyone laughed at it. And then the devs got the last laugh by making this uniform an optional uniform for a lot of good uniforms. So I basically ended up having to buy it and get it to Mythic. But I really like this uniform. This one was okay. I honestly bought it because it was cool and it was a decent upgrade for Wolverine, and I liked the counterattack mechanic. But of course, we all know what happened with this one. It didn't end up being good enough. That's always the thing with Wolverine. Even though they try to change things, they just never go far enough. They seem to know how to go far enough with other characters with one uniform, or in Magneto's case with two uniforms. But when it comes to Wolverine, they just always do these stupid baby steps, and it's just mad annoying. I don't know what the deal is. Maybe once upon a time, like thousands of little babies cried and sent support tickets saying that Wolverine was so hard to kill in timeline battle and he was so annoying and yada yada yada, and why does he only have one hand? And so then, since then they've had PTSD, and so they're just like, okay, you know what? We're just gonna make small cosmetic changes. We're gonna make his biceps larger and more defined and give him more six-pack and whatever, but otherwise we're not gonna do much for him. Yeah, you know what? At this point, I feel like I'm just buying this uniform, one, to make this video, and two, for the icon. I've always had my profile picture as Wolverine and his various different looks, and now I don't have this new one because I don't have the uniform. I don't think you can actually use the look until you actually own the uniform, and so because of that, I actually have to buy it. So it's a pretty nice move by Netmarble, tricking me. There is also only one more day left on the uniform sale, just because I don't have enough crystals and because I'm not spending in this game anymore because this update was pretty trash in my opinion, especially Mandalay gem fragments in the squad battle. I am not going to be picking up Jean Grey's uniform. So you can see it as a form of protest because Jean Grey was the last character in Marvel Future Fight that needed a uniform. The second last character being Captain America. The devs have just been making way too many mistakes lately, and to pile onto that, I have more mistakes to show you in today's video. So we're going to press this button here. We're going to pick up his uniform. Goodbye, crystals. There we go. We are down to 500 crystals. I'm not refreshing my crystals. I'm not going to go buy more crystals. I'm not interested in spending money on this game until the devs show me that they are serious about listening to us and serious about fixing the problems and not just giving us these hollow bullshit answers like, hey guys, we're taking your feedback. We're committed to improving game modes like Alliance Conquest and Timeline Battle and Danger Room. By the way, you guys didn't change anything about any of those game modes in this update. So yeah, you can kiss my whole ass. Both cheeks, please. Now, moving on to Wolverine. Here is the first bug with this uniform. Let's take a look at his tier 3 animation with the new uniform. Nice. Oh, did you guys hear that? Listen closely. Oh, awesome. So let's take a look. Here's what it's supposed to look like. Right. That's what it's supposed to look like. Let's take a look at this one. Yeah. Now let's take a look at the new one. So it sounds like to me, if I'm comparing the sound effects of the two, it sounds like they created a brand new tier 3 animation for Wolverine for the House of X uniform, but unless you have some sort of supervision, I have no idea what that looks like because the screen is black. So there is the possibility that they made a mistake in the coding and this needs to be fixed, or here's the kicker, or the sounds that you're hearing are just the sounds from one of his skills, like that one, or maybe that one, or maybe that one, and they actually didn't animate his tier 3 skill. Imagine if the devs were so busy making their bullshit 70 level up pack, and they were so busy scheming on how to sell Mystique, and they were so busy making the squad battle rewards absolute dog shit, and they were so busy just counting money that they couldn't even make a tier 3 animation for this uniform. How pathetic is this? Is this Marvel, guys? Is this Marvel, eh? Yeah, nice. You get what you pay for, guys. Nice. Here's 1,000 crystals, which is roughly $10. Here's what $10 gets you: a black screen and some sound effects. Nice. I'm definitely sure that the Marvel seal of approval is all over this one. But I digress. I'm being a little bit of a jerk here. Yeah. So that sucks. On the plus side, my 1,000 crystals allow me to now do this, which is very exciting. This is the only reason why I'm buying this uniform, pretty much. Oh. So now when I never talk to anyone except people in my alliance, they will be able to see that I have the new uniform. Very, very... hell. It was supposed to say hello, but yes, with this update, I do feel like I'm in hell. Accurate. So, the new uniform for Wolverine, it does make him better. It does make him better. They took away the buff on the 3rd skill, and they took away the guard hit, and they took away the counterattack, but they added more damage, and they added 4 seconds of invincibility. 4 seconds of invincibility every 6 seconds is pretty nice. And then they bumped up the damage on his 5th skill, along with the bleed that we covered in a previous video. Seems to be having a remarkably strong effect against CTPs of regen in PvP, which is nice. He's also got the all attack, all speed, crit rate buff, and he's got the incapacitation, but he does gain a lot of cooldown. And then he's also got an additional 15% all attack. So even though the uniform's at normal, you can see I'm at 34,900, almost 35,000 attack. And if we go over here, he's at 35.4. So it's only a difference of about 500 attack right now between these two uniforms. And I haven't even upgraded this one. So obviously, once it gets to rare or heroic, it will already be a much bigger improvement for him. Now, let's see what we can do as far as the XP chips go to level this one up. How aggressively can we level this up? We have a lot of excess feathers in our inventory. So let's see how far we can get with this. Maybe not to mythic, but let's see if we can get pretty far. If we can get to legendary, that would be nice. 400 feathers. Okay, we're trying to save up feathers as well for Professor X, but we do have a lot of XP chips here, and we do have a ton of uniform upgrade kits. It's just the feathers that we actually don't have that much of. Well, we do, but we want to save them for Professor X. So there's 800 more. Okay, that's legendary. Okay. And the last one is 1,600, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, 1,000. Okay, that's not bad. So we'll still have 3,000 feathers for Professor X. That's not bad at all. And we still have 6,000 Emcron crystals for Professor X as well. I think we can go all the way to Mythic. We can use these and then do that there. And then yeah, let's do it. Bada bing, bada boom. And we got Wolverine, Mythic. Nice. And then we can go Boutique Stage 8. Oh, awesome. Thanks for the 5 UUKs. Yes. But now we can go, and there's like a ton of feathers. Yeah, here we go. 30. These have just been sitting in my inventory, about to expire. Conqueror level, stuff from Danger Room. We've got a bunch of feathers as well in the Danger Room Professor X pack, so you can always save those for up to 60 days. As sort of a tactic to go over the cap of 6,000. I do that sometimes. Just don't forget to collect them before the Danger Room pack expires, because then you'd lose everything and that would suck. So don't forget to do that. And you also have the gold once you grind out all the rest of the stuff there. But we've got more feathers, 101, and I think that's it. So that's not bad. That was a couple hundred. I think a bunch of them expired a few hours ago, so we were a little bit late on that. But how many do we have now, even after that upgrade? 33, that's fine. And I still have a bunch of missions that I can farm for them. I got Veiled Secret and Big Twin, so we could probably push close to 4,000 plus whatever we get tomorrow. Easy. We got enough for Professor X. So now let's take a look at what we had before. We had dodge, HP, dodge, physical attack. That's interesting. So we've got dodge there. We got to roll this to dodge. And okay, nice. And then we have HP there, and then we're gonna have HP here as well. So we don't need any offensive stats. We don't need ignore defense. But we have a CTP of rage right now, so we probably don't want to, you know, we want offensive stats. We're testing him offensively right now. Wow, can I not roll HP? I guess not. I guess this is not rigged. This is fun. Yep, this is how building characters in Marvel Future Fight goes. Nice. Yes. Everyone loves this. Everyone enjoys this part of the video. Yes. Okay. But does he need crit damage? Hang on. Hang on here. I'm overcapped on crit damage by 5%. I'm overcapped on crit rate by 6%. I'm overcapped on dodge by 7%. This is crit rate. This does not need to be crit rate. So hang on a second. If this doesn't need to be crit rate, then we can... okay, so here's what we're going to do here. We're going to reroll this to physical attack. Okay, nice. We're going to reroll this to physical attack. Physical attack. Physical attack. Oh my gosh. There should be a bar that fills up every time you fail. And once the bar fills up completely, it guarantees the one that you want in the next roll. There we go. And now let's take a look. Here we're at 190% crit damage, which is still... We're overcapped on everything by a lot. 6% overcapped on crit rate. So we're going to swap that over to crit damage. We're going to be overcapped on crit damage now, but it's better than being overcapped on crit rate because we have a crit rate buff. So we can be way under the cap for... Yeah. So we're overcapped now on crit damage by 9%. Wow. Wild. And we're overcapped on dodge by 7%. So we could actually go with attack speed right here on the first one. So we ended up going back to dodge because it turns out that I would be undercapped by about 3%. So these are not really the optimal stats. I would have to swap around some of his Uru to make this work, I think, or maybe tinker with some of his ISO 8 or even tinker with the CTP of Rage that we have equipped specifically. We need more dodge and less crit rate, like even 15% crit rate would be fine with like 30% dodge. But now that we have a rank 72 maxed out Wolverine, let's see what he can do. All right, you egg-sucking piece of gutter trash. Out of my way, dog breath. Come on, you piece of alien gutter trash. That's my best Wolverine impression. Come on, Wolverine. Come on, Logan. Do me proud, bro. Bro. Dad. Wolf Dad. The AoE on his 5 is nice. He'll be a lot nicer for squad battle. Nicer. Pop the tier 3 with the CTP. Nice. Okay. Let's just pop the 5. Just charge up the tier 3 faster. Pop it again. We're not going to pop the 5 here because we want to pop it. Oh, where'd he go? No! You're going to throw up to my 5, you clown. Yeah, that damage is not great. Not going to lie to you guys. If my teammates were built stronger, they would be out DPSing me. Not bad. A minute 25. A minute 25, 40 million damage is not bad, but I used a buffing leadership and a support, and I've got a CTP of Rage, and this is freaking Master Mold. This is not Galactus. Oh, God, Wolverine. All right, so I was going to try stage 99, but I thought rather than that, let's try stage 70 with no strikers. I think that'll probably be a more interesting situation to test and see how much damage he can do. Oh my God, what is this? Is this actual real damage? He can't even do 70 with no strikers. Man, Magneto's better than Wolverine? Cool. Yeah, man, the damage is not there. No way. He's like tickling her. There's no way, man. I mean, he is easier to play now because the 4 seconds of invincibility make it so that he's either invincible or in an iframe pretty much the entire time. So that is nice, but look at this. He can't do... So Professor X, so just to recap, Professor X can do stage 60 world boss at level 60 with a regular obelisk. Now I understand he's the leader of the mutants and Wolverine's just the most popular one and he's Hugh Jackman, but come on, man, this damage is a joke. This has gotta be a joke. This is the thing. Wait, the animation, where's the animation? Wait, what? Are you guys seeing that? The animation on his 5th skill disappears. Oh my god, what's going on? Bro, there's so many bugs in this update. Are you serious? I just noticed that. What's going on with the animation? Is it because she's in the corner? What is this? What? It looks like my graphics are on low. By the way, my graphics are not on low. What the hell? I just noticed this. There are so many bugs in this update. Squad battle, danger room, world boss, sentinel, shadowland, summon characters, Wolverine's tier 3, Wolverine's animations, period. My performance and graphics are both on high. I would never put my graphics down on low unless I was doing it as a joke. Wow. So basically what I'm trying to say is don't buy this uniform unless you love Wolverine and you also love hurting yourself. If you love wasting crystals, buy this uniform. He does have better performance in PvP, but Nimrod is the same price, and Nimrod is way better and way more consistent. So why you would go for Wolverine when you can go for Nimrod is beyond me. Not to mention the fact that he is way more expensive to build up. You saw by the cost, you can't use a ticket on his uniform at all. You have to build it up with feathers, and it's just such a marginal upgrade. Should you tier 3 Wolverine because of this uniform? No. If you have tier 3 Wolverine and you haven't purchased a uniform since Age of Apocalypse, yeah, I guess purchase this one and maybe hold out and hope that they would actually fix this thing and make him better. But man, the damage is sad. It's basically only for PvP, you know, because at least in PvP he still has the healing and stuff, yada yada yada, blah blah blah. But yeah, man, I mean, I know it's mostly a PvP build, but I have all the stats capped. I have crit damage capped, I have crit rate capped with the buff on 5, I have dodge capped, and I have a CTP of rage, and he's tickling Proxima. Now yeah, Proxima's not as weak as Ebony, and Professor X does mind resistance down, which is like all defense down but for mind damage. But that was level 60, and he breezed through it. Man, there's tier 2 Professor X's that can clear stage 99 of World Boss. Ebony. And Wolverine can't even do 70 without a lot of defense-related help. You know who can do level 70 without any strikers? Probably Namor. Yeah. Well, good old Wolverine. Maybe we'll do, I don't know, maybe we'll do some PvP action with him. I'm definitely going to be taking the CTP of Rage off if the devs don't fix this uniform and buff him, because this is an embarrassment. It's a waste of a CTP of energy, or it's a waste of a CTP of Rage. It would be a waste if you had a CTP of energy on him. If you have any kind of offensive, you know, PvE-focused CTP, it's a waste. I think it's kind of PvP or bust until they fix him, which could take, I don't know, 10 years. Who knows? Anyways, let me know what you think of Wolverine. Let me know what you think of all these bugs related to him. When the hell are the devs going to actually fix this game? Sound off in the comments below. You take your guess. Tomorrow? A year from now? Who knows? Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.